My name is Ozzie. I am a real estate agent here in the city of Whittier, and I've helped buyers and sellers navigate the market here in Whittier. And I know this city block to block. I am a resident of Whittier as well. And so today, I'm giving you the real inside scoop. This is stuff that is not gonna show up on Zillow. So first thing, Whittier is really friendly and nice, but it's not really freeway adjacent. Depending about where you work, you're normally gonna have to drive down the streets to even hit the freeway, depending where you're looking to move and live in Whittier. Now we have the 605 on the border of Pico and Whittier, and the 60 is gonna be more up north. If you wanna move to Whittier and you work outside of the city, you really want to think about where you want to move so that, whether if it's okay for you to be a little bit further away from the freeway or a little bit closer. It depends on you. Here's a pro tip. Before you make an offer for a home here in Whittier, do a test drive during the rush hour. Make sure you do it morning and evening. Trust me, you're going to want to do this to see how it is when you go from point A, where you live, to point B, where you work. Point number 2, older housing and renovation costs. A lot of what you're going to tour here in Whittier are going to be older homes. Some of them are even classics. We're talking mid-century homes and even post-war builds. This is all part of the charm of Whittier, but charm also has a price tag. Older homes often need updated plumbing, electrical, and HVAC. Sometimes they need all three. Always factor renovation costs into your offer. Make sure you get a thorough inspection. Don't fall in love with the house before you really know what you're getting. Neighborhood variation in Whittier is massive. This is point number 3. Whittier is not just one neighborhood, it's many neighborhoods. Friendly Hills, Whittier Hills, larger custom homes, elevated lots, higher price point, stunning view. East Whittier and Michigan Park, those are more traditional homes, which have a totally more accessible price, but a totally different vibe. You could be a mile apart and feel like you're in a totally different city. That's why working with someone who knows every pocket of Whittier is so important. Not just with someone who pulls up these homes from Zillow or the MLS. Point number 4, Quaker heritage and the community culture. So this one's actually a great thing. Whittier was founded by Quakers during the 1880s. First Spirit still shows up here in Whittier. People normally describe Whittier as having a small town charm in a big metro area. Neighbors here actually talk to each other. There's historical landmarks. There's a sense of roots here. If you're looking for a real community and not just an address, that is the one thing that Whittier will definitely deliver on. Point number 5 is going to be the earthquake risk and the Whittier fault. This is Southern California, so yes, earthquakes are a part of life. But Whittier specifically sits right on top of a fault. So it's worth taking seismic preparedness seriously. When you're buying, ask about the home's seismic hazard zone. Also, look into earthquake insurance. It's not included in standard homeowner policy. The California Geological Survey has a publicly available seismic hazard report specifically for Whittier. I'll make sure I link it in the description. This is definitely a required reading before you decide to make an offer. So there you have it. Those are 5 things you ought to know before you decide to move to Whittier. If you're seriously interested about moving into Whittier, I put together a free Whittier buyer's guide. It covers neighborhoods, market trends, and everything that you ought to look out for. And if this video helped you, make sure you hit subscribe. I post market updates, neighborhood tours, and buyers and seller tips every week here on this channel. My name's Ozzie, your Whittier real estate expert. I'll catch you on the next one.